Slam in this very city. Randy Orton became the youngest world heavyweight champion in the history of this company. The man walking in the ring right now is a bona fide people you've ever seen. But if there is any potential weakness in the Viper, maybe it's the fact that Randy is underestimating Kofi Kingston. Maybe it's the fact that Randy Orton came out and said that Kofi was stupid for wanting to defend his title against Orton, claiming that Kofi still... Kick right to the face. Kofi Kingston's got an opportunity from the second rope to the top. Sent to the barricade by Orton.
That could be a game-changing moment in this matchup.
This is what Randy Orton does.
Randy can isolate any sort of weakness, any sort of perceived weakness in a superstar and use it against them, as we see Kofi looking to take a high risk, and it's not paying off in the least.
Shot right to the arm there by Randy Orton.
Randy's got the chance right now to just pick Kofi apart, to just impose his will on the champion. We have seen Orton's barbaric tendencies on display time and time again.
And this is smart by Randy Orton. Rolls back inside the ring, breaks the count in this championship match. Bouncing off the desk.
Very familiar with the champion's advantage, realizing that this opportunity could go up in smoke if the Viper gets too careless.
Remember, title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring. Kofi cannot lose the title via countout or disqualification.
Trust me, nobody in this arena knows those rules as well as that man, Randy Orton. Standing, smirking over the champion. That is not a comforting sight you want to see if you're Kofi Kingston.
And count of 7 now rolls Kofi back inside the ring. Orton's thinking about a cover for the 14th world title and a kick out.
No wasted movement by the Viper. Every move means something. Every step one closer to the WWE. Great wherewithal from Kofi. That was clutched by Kofi. If nothing else, able to keep himself back in this fight for a few extra moments.
Count of 2 by the official.
As we take another look back at Kofi soaring through the skies on one side of the screen and bringing the fight to the challenger on the other.
Now Kofi rolls Orton back inside the ring, and the Viper slithers out the opposite side. Very smart.
Well, you can't be surprised. I mean, this is the MO of Randy Orton. Think of the all-time greats that Orton has learned from.
And Kofi crashed and burned, went for the crossbody.
That Randy has competed against under the tutelage of a Triple H, of a Ric Flair. This is exactly why Randy Orton is considered one of the all-time greats. Kofi Kingston being reminded
out of the way
firsthand. And you can't help but feel it in the arena here. That sick feeling that Kofi Kingston's fairy tale is winding down. It's coming to a close. This is the part of town where Orton, a feel-good story, come to an end.
Look, you have to expect that when you're in a match with Randy Orton. It's going to get uncomfortable. It's going to be an uphill battle attack. And then, not to mention what happened earlier on tonight during the kickoff show with Rowan.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit more on that later.
Great time in WWE.
It is Kevin Owens.
It's been a great time in WWE. I've enjoyed it as much as anybody. Kofi Kingston has been an exciting WWE champion, but you can't live life 100 miles an hour and expect it to last long.
That's the only way Kofi knows how.
Exactly, which is why he's face-to-face with a brick wall.
125 days as champion for Kofi Kingston. Could it all be coming to an end here tonight?
This is not your ring. This is not your show. A while ago, I watched the entire McMahon family come out in this ring and say, hey, from now on, we're going to...
Big-time jeopardy at the hands of the Viper.
Now Kofi Kingston back up to the top, and the DDT connects.
Kingston needed a Hail Mary, and that's exactly what he got in that moment.
Kofi just roll over, make the cover.
He's gotten a lot of taken out of him here by Randy Orton. Remember all the damage done outside the ring by the Viper. Watch this again. Cover kick out by Orton.
Orton
done. Kofi received a great deal of punishment here at the hands of the Viper.
Kofi Kingston trying to get back up to his feet. Can he retain his WWE Championship here against Randy Orton at SummerSlam?
We know it only takes one RKO, one trouble in paradise. Who can land it first? The playing field is as close to even as it's been since the opening bell. Which superstar wants it more?
All right, Kofi again. That one reverberated through the chest of Orton.
We are ending the proverbial fourth quarter of this matchup. This is where your desire, this is where your heart comes into play.
Oh, dude, I think we're beyond the fourth quarter. We're in overtime. We're in sudden death. This is where championship legacies are forged.
And now Kofi with the clothesline, able to drop Randy Orton.
And now Kofi's feeling it. Now Kofi's feeling the moment.
And this is what Kofi has been so adept at during his title reign. The ability to push through, the ability to will himself on.
Here Kofi reciting the words, the insults that Randy Orton sent his way, calling him stupid, telling him he's not worth it. Now Kofi Kingston's got a chance to make Orton eat his words right here, right now.
Now Kofi, could this be the end for the Viper? No, caught. Oh, into a backbreaker.
Randy almost instinctively just stopping the momentum of Kofi Kingston.
Saw trouble in paradise coming. Now Orton to win the championship out at 2.
Orton's so adept at stunting the momentum of his opponents.
Of course he is. That's why Randy's one of the greatest of all time. Kofi wants his name to be in the same conversation as Randy Orton. But from the look in the Viper's eyes, I don't know that Randy's fully recovered from the tornado DDT that Kofi delivered a few minutes ago.
See that nick right above the...
Tell by the smirk on his
bloodthirsty look on the face of the Viper as he stares down the WWE champion.
Oh, now look at Randy. There it is. Oh, went for the RKO. Kofi into a backslide. Whoa. Oh, kick out by Orton. Oh, went for trouble in paradise, and Orton ducked it. Kick right to the face.
Kofi connects. Orton staggered. Can Kofi?
No! RKO! Look at the smile.
It's a sure thing in this world. There are deaths, there are taxes, there is the RKO.
Kofi's story, I mean, look at this again. Randy Orton picking his spot perfectly.
And in less than the blink of an eye, the realization is washing over Orton.
Here's the problem again. Waited too long. I wasn't able to capitalize in the moment because of how much had been taken out of these superstars. Kofi Kingston on instinct alone, rolling outside the ring, preventing Orton from going for a cover.
That's all Kofi had the ability to do, but it was a smart move.
Yeah, but it's like rolling over in bed in the middle of the night, feeling your significant other right there. No matter what's happening, you know.
Right in front of Kofi's wife and kids.
Randy Orton is staring Kofi's family right in their eyes.
And Kofi's team up on Randy Orton, and the officials call for the bell.
I can't believe as I'm saying this, I think Randy Orton got caught up in the moment. Randy was enjoying the moment so much.
Yeah, and that moment has incensed Kofi Kingston. Kofi's lost it.
Well, Orton was trying to humiliate humiliate Kofi in front of his own family.
I don't know if it was about humiliation, but it was about savoring the moment.
It was a sick moment to savor.
Well, maybe it was sadistic. Maybe it was sick.
Look at
what
this.
makes Randy Orton tick. And that's why he should be, for all intents and purposes, WWE champion right now.
Kofi's got in his hand a kendo stick. This is what happens when you taunt a man, when you taunt a man's family. Kofi Kingston's trying to take out the Viper with his kendo stick.
Maybe Orton went a little too far, but the Viper's paying the price right now.
Look at this aggression from Kofi Kingston. Have we ever seen Kofi like this before?
Look, Kofi is unrelenting, but you can't blame him. You can't blame Kofi Kingston for his reaction.
And the official's trying to talk some sense into Kofi Kingston. He's not going to.
Listen, you can blame Kofi. I understand Kofi's mentality right now. Any father would. But the WWE champion right now has just come unglued.
That's what it's all about, protecting his family. You're right, but at what point has Kofi Kingston just exposed himself?
Intentionally or otherwise, Randy Orton just made Kofi, the WWE champion, show his hand.
Well, now Kofi, trouble in paradise.
Understandable, yes. Honorable even, sure. But Kofi Kingston just put a bullseye on his biggest glaring weakness.
I think Kofi Kingston just made it clear.
And we didn't see it at the moment. Randy Orton obviously staring down Kofi Kingston's family, but the referee counted both superstars out. Kofi Kingston gonna retain. A proud father obviously doing what he needs to do, but the fact is the Viper once again is under the skin of Kofi Kingston. This thing is far from over. Mark my words.
Nonetheless, it is Kofi Kingston with family in tow who will leave SummerSlam WWE champion.